Hi, welcome back to SurrounDEAD. Nightmare Permadeath. We're doing something a little different today. Since I ended my stream with a death yesterday, I'm starting with first attempt, even though I've been playing this for a few weeks and I've died a bunch of times. But we're gonna try it a little bit different because I did make some changes yesterday to make it a little bit harder. So technically, my first attempt was yesterday, but we're gonna say today is my first attempt, and that is with the no airdrops. So just going forward, we'll call today attempt number 1. Just trying a different way of, I guess, naming the streams. Nobody watches my channel, but I don't advertise either, so it's fine. And I don't think this game is actually really popular right now. But I enjoy playing the game, and that's what it's all about. I'm not some fake, play whatever's popular kind of streamer. Let me minimize these. Alright. Alright, I think we're good. Alright. So, we're going to start new. Right? Because I don't have... Yeah. That's my non-permadeath game there. So, we're going to start new. What are we going to call ourselves? I was male yesterday. So, we switch sex every time we die. That's something we've been doing. So today we're female, and see what we're gonna go with today. Let's do. I think that's how you spell it. I'm not gonna look it up. I'm not gonna look up his age either. Oh wait, we're doing female. Shoot. So we can't do Winston. We'll stick with Ghostbusters. What was her last name? Do they even mention her last name? I have to look that up real quick. What was Janine's last name? Melnitz. I have no idea how old she was, but I don't care. Alright, so she had, her hair pulled up, right? Was she brunette, or was she kind of redheaded? I don't remember. We'll just leave it at that. I'm not gonna go crazy or anything. Alright. So we're on nightmare mode because that's all I play on. So that's not changing. And just to start things off, we'll show what we have here. So airdrops, we have those disabled. Headshot mode is not enabled. I don't think that's a good idea for this mode, to be honest. But we don't block building at major POIs, but I don't really do it anyway. I mean, I'll put turrets down sometimes, but honestly the turret cheese is kind of slow and boring, so I don't really do it a lot. And then just kind of scroll through and show that nothing else has changed. Health scaling, damage scaling is all normal, but that is what it was when I chose Nightmare. I've never messed with it, so, and quite honestly, you can die so fast in Nightmare mode, giving the enemies more health just seems kind of pointless. It would just make it ridiculously hard to kill an enemy, and you'd be sitting there, you know, slashing at zombies while standing on a bus or a van, you know, forever. Anyway, I put the AI respawn timer at maximum. That just means zombies won't spawn in after I clear an area, but when you reload a game, they spawn in, so. And I'm fairly certain I haven't changed anything else, because there's not really anything else to change. Backpack is disabled because I think it's cheating. And I really wish this would extend to clothing too, because you can actually take like pocketed pants and shirts and you can put stuff in them, and then you can put those in something, and you can repeat that process just like you can with backpacks. I do it sometimes, but I try not to, just because I don't like doing it with backpack. So yeah, anyway. Loot regeneration disabled on load. I have that checked off. So loot will no longer regenerate on loading, so you can't like save and exit and then reload to get loot to come back, but it will reload after time, which is 223. I raised that, so it takes longer for the loot to reload, but it doesn't really matter. So, because I don't revisit areas very often. I'll usually hit an area and then I'll go do other things, and then by the time I come back to an old area to loot anyway, it's probably respawned. Keeping inventory on death doesn't matter because there's permadeath, and that doesn't matter either. So, and all this is standard stuff. As I said, I'm just kind of going through and showing that it is standard Nightmare difficulty stuff. So here we go. And even though I've gone through all of that previous videos, since we're technically starting a new thing today, I wanted to go through all that. Alright, go ahead and make bandages out of my clothes. It's the first thing we always do. Get stuff on the bar. And Janine is probably going to die because so we've got the gas station up here. Shoot. I'm just gonna have to kill him. Oh, he moved. Where did he go, though? I doubt I would be able to get a gas can right now. I would have to fight something. Oh, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me. Okay, he went around the fence. I might be able to get to that suitcase. Maybe. Come on, give me something. Alright, we're gonna get to safety here. Check the map. See where we are. Oh good, we're right here. And in fact I'm right there. Just keep going, get to the river. I think if we go this way... Oh, gotta be careful there. Don't want to break a leg. I do kind of wish that there was a little bit more realism in the game. On one hand, I like that the game is a little bit more arcadey than some of the other games that are out there, like Daisy, which I never played, but I watched a lot of videos of Daisy. Wait, is this right? There's a plane right here? Oh, okay, yeah. Can I get up in that building? That would be... I don't really want to go to the survival place yet, because I don't really have anything. So there's no point in going there right away until you have some stuff that you can sell. This place is fenced in. There's a few holes. This won't level me up. Oh, barely. Oh, that's a lot of zombies right there. Can I jump over this? Yep. It's kind of silly that you can jump over that. I'm not gonna lie. Man, there's a lot of zombies in there. I want to try and get up in here though, to be for real. I'm afraid if I go through the window, something's gonna see me. I think they're going upstairs. Weird. Maybe they did see me. Fascinating cheese spot. I can be hit though, so I'm gonna have to be careful. Alright, I can make a total of 10. Man, you go through water so fast in this mode. It's a little too ridiculous if you ask me. Oh my lord, a hunting rifle? Like what on earth? I mean, obviously it has no ammo. Oh, it has 3 shots in it? Are you kidding me? I'm definitely gonna die like right away. I know there's a zombie up here. Right? I guess they all came down. A toolbox? I mean, Those can go in there. Those cannot go in there. Man, I really want that fence. Like, kinda thinking. Let's see what's in here real quick. A tent. Okay. I'm gonna place this. And then put. Damn. It actually hit me. That's not good. Again? Wow. I might try to make a base here. We'll see, we'll see. I knew that bag could be looted. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Splint. Alright, we need to get to the place. Alright, I might make a base there. Putting that fence there, it should prevent zombies from spawning. What was that? I should be heading towards the lake. I don't know what I saw down there. Acidic and infected. Down by the lake? Why would there be zombies down there? I'm seeing the lake right now. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Alright, 6. Go ahead and use all that up. This fox sucks. It's so weird to have like negative god rays during fog. I mean, I know it's the shadows, but that. I don't think it would filter like that in real life. Maybe it does. I don't know. Pretty sure that's not how shadows work, though. during fog. During the day it looks cool though, without the fog. Oh, that can go in the toolbox. I forgot about that. That's fascinating that it put it in the toolbox too. So I was mentioning yesterday that I wish certain items would go in their respective boxes automatically. Like when you grab ammo, or when you unload a gun, for example, if you have an ammo tin, it doesn't go directly in the ammo tin. It goes into, it would always go into like my pants or my jacket. I think it was my jacket. So I'm not really sure like what the programming is for that, but that's interesting that the cloth went into the toolbox. So I don't know. Getting a lockpick was kind of cool though. I don't know if it'll help me out, but anytime soon. Actually, you know what? That might go in the toolbox too. Yeah, it does. Cool. Um, so the toolbox is actually working out pretty nicely. Now, can the knife go in there? I doubt it, yeah. I mean, one could consider a knife a tool. I definitely consider a knife a tool. It can be used as a weapon, yes, but I think primarily a knife is a tool. Of course, I consider a gun a tool as well, just because you can use it for self-defense or murder as a weapon. It is more of a tool than it is the other thing. But I would get why that would not be categorized as a tool. Man, I need to get moving. I'm almost there. It looks like I'm almost there. So we're going this way. Man, it's getting dark. I want to get over here before it gets too dark, and I won't be able to see where I'm going. I think it's right over this hill. Level up. Alright, we'll drink. If I can find the well. There it is. I guess we could go ahead and sell the shoes. There's not much I can sell, to be honest. The shoes, the knife. We got $60. I'm tempted to sell this tuna. I can't open it. You know, I can sell the electronics. Let's go ahead and sell those. Tuna's 25. That would put me at 130. So I think it's 175 for a fishing pole, or 150. Oh, they have one too, and it is 150. So that would put me at 130. But I need to buy it, otherwise it could go away. $40 for my rags, and I need 20. So we split my rags. Get a fishing pole. Alright, now let's go fishing. Oh, I can sell. I could have sold the hat. I forgot about that. I can sell my shoes too. I don't need them. Alright, boring times. Gotta be done though. You caught a fish? You caught a fish? So we'll catch some fish and make some money. In fact, let me go over here real quick. I want to kill some deer for food. I'm having trouble with my thumbstick there. What the heck happened there? Is that two white deer, or they just changed direction on me? I think they just changed direction on me. Stop running. I have said it before, but I do wish that it was not that easy to kill the deer. But since it is that easy, I'm gonna do it. Like, honestly, you should really have to shoot them to kill them. Alright. I just want to top my food off. I want to have food that I can eat. Uh, 5 of these. I knew it was going to do that. I hate that it does that. I should have sold the head first. Oh well. Here, have a deer head. 65. Let's see. 275 for the duffel bag, which is the best bang for the buck. He's got a weapons case. AK with no mag. See, what is a 86, 23, 10? 100-meter drop off though, that's nice. 19.9. It's actually a pretty good hunting rifle I found. I mean, his damage is low at 86, but the damage drop off being 100 meters is nice. Alright, top off the water. Where's our wandering trader? Is he in here? Where is he at? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. I'm just kind of curious what he's got right now. Alright, we got... I'll probably get an AR from him. Oops. Yep. Alright. Let's go do some fishing. So, as I've stated in the past, I know this part's boring, but if you can get a fishing pole like right away, I mean, do it. You'll make so much money. I almost feel like the survivor camp is OP. Like I've said it before, but like there's no reason to not come to this camp at the beginning of the game. You've got a bed that you can sleep in. You have fresh water. You can drink from the well. Which, it doesn't make any sense that you can drink from the well and it doesn't damage you, because when you fill your bottles up, you have to cook the water to make it not dirty. So, I honestly feel like that if you drink from a well, it should do damage to you. But, yeah. I'm not gonna have room for medium fish. That's okay though. You got the fish. It won't be long before we're rocking a larger backpack and clothing and stuff like that. So a stack of small cooked fish, just 15, gets you $450. And it does not take long to get a stack of 15 fish. I mean, if that's all you want to do, that gets you a duffel bag. You know, if you don't want to go all the way up to like $675 for the coyote, you can get a duffel bag for $275, which in my opinion is amazing. It's 40 slots for $275. Like all the other backpacks, they're either lower than that or they're just over that, but they cost way more money. And then you can go for the Coyote backpack, which is 60 slots, but it separates slots. So you have 6 slots on the left and 6 slots on the right, and then the rest of the slots are in the middle. So you're not actually getting all of your slots together. You have those 6 that are separated, or 12, 6 times 2, I should say, separated. Oops. I jumped the gun on that one. So, anyway, the point being, I've said it 1,000 times probably, the duffel bag is the best bang for the buck. If you're going to spend money on a backpack, get a duffel bag. It will serve you well for a very long time until you're just rolling in cash and you just want to throw it away on getting the extra 20 slots. Oops. That time I was shifting in my chair and couldn't press the button in time. Oh. I've thought about doing as my Nightmare Permadeath streams have progressed. That is to say, what? I pressed the button like right when the message went away. That sucks. As these have progressed, I have made it harder and harder as I've gone on. One of the reasons why I started doing Nightmare Permadeath is because I was watching videos on YouTube. I've said this before, but it's been a while since I've said it. But a lot of the videos that people do of Nightmare Permadeath, when you look at the settings that they choose, they alter their settings to make the mode easier. One guy like basically made the game normal mode by changing so many settings, because he made it to where his cars didn't take as much damage. He made it to where I think the zombies were easier to kill or something like that. He changed stuff. Of course, you could do backpack and backpack, which almost everybody does that. And that's fine. I'm not knocking people for doing it. It's just, if you're trying to challenge yourself and make the game harder by playing on Nightmare Permadeath, but then you go into the settings and make the game easier, then you're not actually playing Nightmare mode. You're just playing on Permadeath. I mean, when I first started playing this game, I put it on standard or normal or whatever, but I put it on Permadeath. So I've been playing Permadeath like pretty much since the beginning. I have a Nightmare game that isn't permadeath, but that was just to see how Nightmare mode is. And while I do play it casually just to, you know, mess around and, you know, just kind of get an idea of how tough Nightmare mode can be, it has definitely shown me that there is room for improvement that is making it harder, which is what I've done with my Nightmare permadeath streams, is progressively make it harder, you know, with each, well, I can't say with each death, but after so many deaths, I'm like, okay, this can be harder, even though I end up dying. But I always end up dying to the same thing. It's the acidic zombies. And there's nothing I can do about it because since I'm playing on controller and this game doesn't have native controller support, as I've said before, it's actually really hard to sprint right after you kill an acidic zombie. And I see people that play on mouse and keyboard, you know, they kill an acidic zombie and they're able to sprint and get away from it before the explosion damages them. And that's actually really hard to do with a controller because of the way the controller is set up, at least the way I have it set up. You click L3 to press sprint, and I've actually changed it, so I'm using the most popular controller setup for this game on Steam, and it is good. It's a good, the way it is set up by whatever, I don't remember what Steam user set that up. It's the most popular for a reason because you basically have all the functionality you need except for healing. You have to use the keyboard for healing on the controller. The problem is the way it was by default, by that person's default setup, you have to click and hold L3 to run. That's really hard to do. So I changed it to where it's a toggle. So I just have to click L3 and I'll sprint. The problem with that is, as far as the computer is concerned and the game is concerned, when I click down L3, I'm holding left shift. Even though I'm not holding L3 down, because I have it set to toggle, it will allow me to just run, but I have to click it again so that the computer slash the game thinks that I'm no longer holding left shift. This causes several different issues. I won't go into that, but ideally I would click to be able to sprint, and as soon as I stop sprinting, the game would, you know, not consider me holding left shift anymore. But again, that's because there's no native support. And yeah, I think I need to go sell some fish. Wait, do I have... Okay. Oh no. And you can't stack them. That's terrible. I can't believe I did that. I will not do that again. I cannot believe I did that. I knew better too, but I wasn't thinking. Alright. So much money do you got? 436. Alright, well you can have my large cooked fish. Let's go over to... I apologize. My sneezes come quick and with very little warning. Where's the... Wandering trader. Man, he's wandered off. Dang it. Oh, you have enough. Excellent. Look at that. I have enough for a coyote backpack already. I'm not gonna get it, but I'll get a duffel bag for sure. Alright, vicinity. Oh, these will stack. That's good. It'd be nice if there was a grab all from the ground option. Hey, there's more? What the heck? Man, you have to be so precise with the mouse sometimes. It's really annoying. Oh, when you're doing this like I am with a controller, it makes it hard. I mean, I could grab my mouse, but I hate having to just grab the mouse every time I want to move something. It's just a minor annoyance. All right, so 15 of those. Let's go sell these. You have enough money, excellent. Okay, grab a duffel bag. Oh, right. I'm like clicking on the wrong thing here. Like, why is this not working? Alright, let's get that money back. For that duffel bag. Most of it. Alright. Let's go do some more fishing. We'll pretty much get geared doing this. And I've mentioned this before. This is OP. Okay, where did I go? Where was I fishing at? This is it? Here it is, okay. No? Where was I fishing at? I'm pretty sure there was still fish on the shore. Unless they went down into the water. Okay. Did they go down in the water? Huh. I mean, am I tripping? I would have swore there was another fish on the shore. So yeah, basically I come out here and I go straight this way toward the shore. I don't know, maybe stuff on the ground despawns quickly. Huh. Wait, what? What is my fishing pole doing? I thought it was in my hand. It's like sticking out of my side or something. You caught the fish. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. I do try to make the game harder, and again, the thing that kills me, it's always the acidic zombies, um, because it's hard for me to run away from them. The roll, like rolling away as soon as you kill an acidic zombie, um, sometimes it works, but more often than not, it doesn't. And the problem is, it really should. I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like the acidic zombies are too strong. But it's only because it is actually very hard for me to get away from them in time. And usually what ends up happening is I'll get hit as I kill it, it explodes, and there's nothing I can do. Because if you get hit once and an acidic zombie explodes, you're dead. So, because it does so much damage. Or it'll explode, I'll have full health, it takes me down to 20%, and then another zombie will hit me before I can start stunning them with a melee attack. I mean, sometimes you get a lucky hit too. Like, even if you're attacking zombies, you can't infinitely stun block, because like if you both stay alive long enough, it will eventually hit you. There's just no way around it. So that's why the knife sucks. Like, when you have the knife at the very beginning of the game, sometimes it takes long enough to kill a zombie that it just gets a lucky hit on you and you take damage. Or like earlier, I got 2 lucky hits on me and I took damage twice. And imagine if one of those had been an acidic zombie, you know, standing there, and I kill it after taking damage. My first attempt would be over already. There's just nothing you can do about it. It's like, the best strategy for killing zombies is to crouch and attack. It's actually harder for them to hit you, and because it does like this overhand attack when you're crouched, you're more likely to hit them in the head and do more damage. At least that's my experience. Maybe I'm just getting lucky with the crits, I don't know. But I feel like when you're hitting them in the head, you're doing more damage, or increasing your chance to get a crit. Either way, you're doing more damage. So, but getting up from a crouch and going into a sprint before the acidic zombie explodes is really hard to do, especially on controller. Because I have to take my thumb off of my right stick, which is how I turn my camera to start running away. And you have to hit B if you're using an Xbox controller, which I am, or circle if it was PlayStation, in order to crouch. So if you're crouched and you're attacking, you have to turn, stop crouching, and run before the acidic zombie explodes. And that's hard to do, especially since I also have to click L3 to start running. And you have to be moving in order to click L3 to start running. You can't be sitting still and click L3 and then go straight into the sprint. I don't think. Maybe you can. But I would have to click L3 and B at the same time, turn, and then run away. So like if I click L3 now, I'm not running. but the game thinks I'm clicking L3, so watch this. If I click on something in my inventory, it'll just drop. And I have to click L3 again in order to be able to pick it up. That's what happens when you don't have native controller support. Silly little things like that have killed me so many times. Alright, it's getting dark. I'm gonna go back in. Oh yeah, 17 little fish. 9 mediums. I did it again, didn't I? Alright, go ahead and eat some. I can never find this stupid well. In the dark. There it is. Alright, let's go sleep. Alright, vendors may not have respawned their money yet, because I don't think they respawn their money till 10 o'clock. Yeah. And I have oh, I thought I had exactly 1,000. 1,060. Alright. Where's the wandering trader? Let's see what this guy's got. Ah, he doesn't have a loot box. Where are you at, wandering trader? And it's so quiet without the airdrops constantly coming. It's kind of nice. I was really hoping you could actually change the frequency of the airdrops, but there was no option to do that, so I just opted to turn them off entirely. I mean, it was a little ridiculous how often you were getting airdrops. It really was. Don't run. Don't run. Oh. Okay. I mean, I think I had like 50 MREs. And that was only because I was selling off a bunch of them too. So, not to mention the amount of gas cans and canteens you were getting from those things. Like, it was just ridiculous. It made basically survival, the survival aspect of this game anyway, was just kind of like, you know, not an issue. Of course, the fishing minigame being so ridiculously oversimplified is also making survival kind of, non-issue. But killing deer is also pretty much easy too, so... However, water is an issue. Like if you don't have the airdrops, because I'm gonna have to find water bottles, and without canteens, I'm gonna have a lot of water bottles on me. That takes up a lot of room. Fish are biting. It's like 3 in a row, real quick. But yeah, I mean, this is so like, it's just so easy to get fish. I've said it before. I don't like doing this because it's boring for the stream. But I mean, you spend a day, 2 days doing this, and you basically can completely kit yourself out, and then you can focus on like visiting POIs and stuff like that. I need to see if the game Vane has a good controller set up, because I like the realism of Vane, but I've tried playing on a controller, and man, it's a mess. It is a mess. See, has your inventory changed? No. It's hard to tell what time it is, so I don't know when that's gonna change. Alright, let's see if these guys got money now. Still $13, huh? $168. I will take your 100. Okay. 412. Okay. How much money do I have now? $1,500. How much money you got? 366. I'll take it. I'm pretty sure these guys' inventory changes at 10 o'clock. But I don't know when 10 o'clock is. It's almost noon, I think. Yep, there it goes. Alright, so now we'll buy wonder if this is, it's a weapon. I bet it would not go in my toolbox. These books are so expensive, dude. Alright, let's top this off. We're gonna go over to the mall. Well, I'm gonna try and find the Wandering Trader first. Hopefully he's like not too far out here. Let's go over here first. Because sometimes he goes up here to the shore. I don't see him. There he is. Alright, so we get pants, shirt. Oh, that's only 11% plate carrier. It's not very good. 7% is pretty good for a helmet, though. So we're at 1500. That has no magazine in it. I'd have to buy a mag. I might hold off. Could buy some 308. I'm tempted to get a plate carrier, but 11% is really low. It's better than nothing, but it is really low. Tempted to get the ACOG scope for the hunting rifle. It's nice to have a little bit of aiming. So we got 3 shots. Alright, we get it does not want to stop on the number that I want. Alright, let me use the mouse. It's hard to do with the... There we go. How do we flip these? I don't know how to flip them with the mouse. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to go to the mall. Hopefully we can get some water bottles. So how much money do I still have? 1,000. Okay. No need to do that. It would be a waste of ammo at this point. I've only got 3 bandages. Shoot. That's not good. That is not good. Alright. Let's get to work. Hey, hold up. Alright, where's the acid zombies? There we go. I think it's this one. We have 1 point. Shoot, I have to level up again. I don't see anybody else. But that doesn't mean anything. As we have learned, sometimes the acid zombies don't drool. And sometimes, no matter what you're pointing at, you're not getting the accurate information, because that is not a shambler. That is a sprinter. There we go. But I think I'm getting the sprinter behind him, not the one in front. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm still seeing sprinter, even though I'm looking at not sprinters. Yeah. Have to be careful. The machete has better reach than the knife, but it's not as good as an axe. See what I mean? And since I don't have a lot of bandages, I need to be really careful. Because I could find myself in a really bad situation very quickly if I run out of bandages. Obviously an axe or a katana is better, but we don't have those. I should have grabbed an axe. I don't know why I didn't buy one. Get our stamina up. I'm gonna have to end up spending the night here. And unfortunately, it'll be in the dark. Because I don't have a sleeping bag. Dang. Man, that put me right at 80. I think I'll save my last bandage. Because I can still survive a... Damn. Looks like sprinters do 20 damage. So I'm pretty sure that's what hit me was a sprinter. It's possible they do less damage because they're faster. I don't know. That was 18. I don't know. I apologize. This is, I forgot that the machete is actually not a good weapon for this. It's been a while since I've been here, and I usually have an axe or a katana. I think I came here too soon. And now I'm screwed, because I'm here. I could go get up on a shelf. That might actually be better. It's slightly taller, so it's harder for them to hit you, but it's also harder for me to hit them because of the reach of the machete. Dang, dude. This is bad. Dang, this sucks. They're able to hit me. Maybe if I stand, I'll have better luck. I don't know. I doubt it. Yeah, it's gonna be easier to crouch. You guys come over here. Come over here. It's just when they pile up like this, you have multiple swinging, and that's a problem. Because you can hit one and stun them mid-swing, but the other one might actually hit you. Getting them in the corner like this is actually kind of helping. Oh, I'm out of stamina. There we go. Ooh! Dang, was that 28 damage? Holy crap! Whoa! I think she crit! What? Dude, that was 19 damage. No, that was 29 damage. Jeez, man. Maybe I should have gotten that plate carrier after all. It would have reduced that damage a little bit at least. That was a lot, though. I gotta get these dudes dead because I'm already down to 50% water. How are y'all gonna move back in here? See, ideally, that's what I want to do. I want to get one of them over here. Crawlers are causing a problem. The corner is not a good place. Alright, now we can get Whistle. Although I think I'm going to go with Critical Hitter. Ooh, water bottle. Did all the crawlers run off? I said, did all the crawlers run off? I guess all the crawlers crawled off. Oh, hello, hello. Baseball bat, big improvement. For range, anyway. Where'd that crawler go? Where did he die? Um, that was unexpected. I did not expect a freaking crawler to be right there. And I got stuck on that fence because I couldn't see the fence. I waited too long to leave. I should have left earlier. I gotta go get water. This is why we're out here. Those pairs are still fighting each other. They're not even doing damage to each other. They're just like playing. They're like, hey, you think we're attacking each other, and then you walk up and they're like, rah! You know, I didn't even check to see if my mic is coming through. Okay, good. I had muted my mic on one of my streams when I was playing Last Caretaker. So I usually play the Last Caretaker when my son is home, because I don't like playing the zombie games when he's home. Even if it is kind of cartoony violence, it's still bloody. And he's young and autistic, and I don't like doing that kind of gaming when he's around. So I play the Last Caretaker, and but I mute my mic because he makes a lot of noise. Alright, fill container, drink water. Go ahead and sleep. See what you got, buddy. Oh yeah. See if we can get 2 of these. Let's get 2 of these. That's what I'm talking about. Make a little room here. Open. Oh, what? I might have to sell that. I mean, I'm not gonna sell it, but 300 Winchester's not exactly something I'm getting easily. You know what I mean? Oh, we got some level 1 key cards. Cool. Let's see what we got here. Alright, $24. I need $250 for an axe. Alright, let's do some more fishing, and then I'll go back to the mall. Although I have the bat, I should be okay. I only have 2 bandages though. How much food do I have? Just the 1. I don't know. I'll use 1 bandage. Put me at 90. This isn't the ideal situation. I probably could have bought bandages, but The gun's nice. Like it'll replace this rifle for sure. But I have to get a dismantling bench and a weapon bench so that I can so that I can actually make 300 Winchester. Because I mean, look at the 143 damage, 189 drop off. This thing's amazing. Does it take magazines? Yeah, that's the downside to it. Because then you have to pop the magazine out. And I remember I bought one of these. It's been a few deaths ago. I bought one, not realizing it took magazines. I just wasn't paying attention, I guess. And the one that I bought didn't have a magazine, so I couldn't even use the gun. I was like, oh, really? This sucks. I can't use the gun because I don't have a magazine. And then the Wandering Trader sold another one after his inventory reset, and it did have a magazine. I was like, well, it just figures that I bought one. Did I check this? Yeah, I did. Okay. I think I killed most of the zombies already. But there are crawlers. For some reason, the crawlers all crawled away. Kind of annoying. Oh, you're a crawler. Actually, you know what? Rip these up. Make some bandages. Go ahead and top off. That's that's just typical. Wait, didn't I buy? Oh, they're in my toolbox, right? You can also get on the arcade cabinet and cheese from there. Phew, that's a lot of clothes. Cargo pants. Lots and lots of clothes. Oops, I did not mean to do that. What is that? Is that just a shambler? You find more in a trash bag than anywhere else. Alright, this is 24, 27, 29, 31, 25, 14. Stamina drain kind of sucks, but the axe is better. The range is better on the baseball bat, but I don't really have to worry about the range right now because I'm not doing any cheese. Where does this guy go? Probably went upstairs. I don't know where he went. Oh, he's outside. I see him. He went far. Alright. It's almost like I've done this a few times, huh? Going right to where all the spots are. I do kind of wish the loot was more randomized, like the loot spots. But since we're playing on nightmare mode, I mean, we're barely getting loot anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. He's coming for me. For a while, there was a time whenever I would come into this room, there was always a security guard standing in this corner. Or military-looking, security-looking zombie. Just always facing that box. I just come right up behind him and kill him. For a long time, it was like that. I hear the boss. He sounds close. He sounds really close. Ooh, more bottles. Nice. Very nice find, man. Like, very nice. Perfect. Is my cloth going... It is going into the toolbox. Which is good. So where is the boss? I might be able to cheese him. I don't know if I want to risk it or not. There is a good cheese though. If you can get him to go up inside the mall to the second floor while you're outside on a ledge that he can't get to, you can just hit him through the wall. He can hit you too, but he's less likely to hit you than you are to hit him. And it takes a little while to melee him, but you can kill him through the wall. Oh my gosh, dude! What? I've wasted money. I so wasted money. I mean, you never know. You never know if you are or not. But finding two wire cutters in the same loot location, that's not normal. So I always buy bolt cutters and wire cutters because you never know when you're going to find them. Oh, nice. A muzzle brake? I mean, sure. 7.62 magazine, okay. I can't put this muzzle brake on here? Interesting. Man, this gun. This is a nice looking rifle right here. Should have dropped from there. What am I thinking? Alright. This is what I'm talking about. You can just sit here and hack at him. It's cheese, I know. But you know, developers gotta fix it. And I'm not lying, man. You know, I know it's cheese. I know it's cheese. Oh, there's a zombie in there. You see, it's gonna take a while. The problem is he moves. If I had the whistle, this would be easier. Because I could keep him here. He hasn't actually took a swing at me yet, which is kind of weird. Because he will. I think it's better to just whack at him. He's at 1900, it looks like. It's hard to tell. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're working him down. Working him down. See, we killed the zombie. I think we killed that crawler too. The crawler was up on the trash bag. It's actually kind of weird. Like usually he will actually swing through the wall at you, but he ain't doing that. Almost there. There he goes. And then we can just drop down on the grocery cart here. Still hurt me. That's alright. Wow. How many bandages do I have? 4. Okay. We'll loot him and then get out of here. Go back to survivor camp. Crawler, nice. Get another baseball bat. Excuse me. 2 credits. Yeah. Some cash. Not a great haul from Paul Dart there. Slightly disappointed. Not gonna lie. But we got a boss. We got a high tier crate. Gave me a water canteen. Speaking of which, wait, didn't I get a water canteen in that? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? I would have sworn I got a water canteen. What happened? Alright, I'm gonna double check everything up here. Like, didn't I get a water canteen? Like, oh, I can unlock this? Nice, dude. Usually this is an advanced, isn't it? Hold up, man. I would have swore I got a water canteen. Did I not get a water canteen? From this high tier crate? Did I forget to grab it? Oh my god. What the heck? Dude. Dude. How? How did I do that? What am I thinking? Seriously, how did I do that? Is that a zombie? Yeah, it is. What are you doing way over here? Man, that barely hurt the thing. What the heck? I was winding up for a while. I mean, I know it doesn't matter after a certain point, but... What the heck, dude? I can't believe I left that water canteen up on the roof. I don't know what I was thinking, man. I have no clue what I was thinking. I was all excited about it too, and I freaking left it in there. Like what? I was so like my mind had switched gears to doing the cheese on the boss, but I forgot to loot the canteen. I can't believe I did that, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Just in time for the sun to go down. I gotta get some food though. Which means we go fishing. Don't drop that. What? I guess it makes sense. Alright, we got 24, 27, 12, 15, 3. Yeah, this one's better, but. Is this considered a tool? No. Because my thought process was, I want to keep the bat because it makes it easier to do cheese. But, I don't want to carry two weapons on me, essentially, so. And eventually I'll replace this with a fire axe anyway. I should be keeping those hats. Shoes you can't do anything with. You can't dismantle them into anything. So I kind of like brown better. The AK mag. I'm just gonna sell it. Alright. We're gonna sleep. And then go fishing. Because we need some food. I'll definitely make some money too, don't worry. But I do need food. So we're actually fishing for food. For once. You caught a fish. Oh, yes. It's a good start. It really is. Like, I've gotten to the point where like getting started is no big deal. Getting going in this game is not very hard once you know all the ins and outs. Oops. I'll look at my cat and he goes, meow. And I'm sitting here thinking, this is way too early for lunch, man. Why are you yelling at me? Picky ass cat doesn't want to eat his breakfast. As far as I know, he ate it all, but maybe he didn't eat it all. Probably wants my lap. That ain't gonna happen. I'd like a stack of medium fish before I go out again. And it's harder to get the mediums. Obviously, I've only caught one so far, but you got a fish. That gun clipping through that duffel bag. I guess that one clips pretty bad too. I need to see. I need metal, so I should probably go try to find some metal. That way I can turn it into nails. I'm gonna need 15 nails, I think, to make all the crafting benches. I actually have not found a lot of ammo yet. I mean, you don't find a lot of ammo in this particular nightmare mode, but you usually find a little bit more than I have found so far. Because so far, the only thing I have found is 45 ACP, and I think I found 1 or 2 boxes of it. Like, yeah, I've just found 1 box. The 308 I bought, so in fact, I'm probably gonna have to sell some fish here just to oh, sorry about that. Blow my nose. Meow. So pathetic. So pathetic. Got 3 mediums. I forget what a stack is of mediums. I think it's 10. I guess I could just do a stack of small fish. They only heal for 20, I think, on the small fish. But you can stack 15 of them versus like steaks, which you can only stack 5. They do 30 food, but you can only stack 5. So, and it's 1 slot versus 2 slots. So there's that. Ah, just took too long. That's what happens when I'm distracted by a cat staring at me with pathetic meows. It's like, feed me more food. Like, no. dog. My dog is just snoring. Alright. Not sure how much small I got, but we'll leave one of these. Alright, this is 280, 250. So I could sell that. That. Oh wait, I had 21 fish? I didn't realize I had 21 fish. Uh, that's fine. See what you got. Oh. Oh. Oh, Valkyrie? Nice. See what you got on you. Looks like a magazine. It's a 40 round magazine? Nice. This is 5.56. Well, I know what I'm doing next. That was loud too. That might be at the truck stop. Maybe? Let's get some high ground, see if we can see the smoke. I don't see any smoke. It sounded pretty close. But I know even when they sound close, they can be kind of far away. I might be right in the middle of that town. I don't see any smoke. That's weird. Is that it? Is that smoke? I don't know. That might be the bandit camp if it is smoke. Truck stop. I think that's the bandit camp that I'm seeing over there, not a helicopter crash. Let's go up to Firewatch Tower. Get the POI reveal. That might level me up too. Maybe. Pretty sure that's the bandit camp I'm seeing right there. So it's not real thick smoke. That's another thing. I wish the bandit camps would have more of a random generation, because it's like, okay, I know where that bandit camp is, so I can always go to it and find it. Oh, you know what? That's the helicopter. That's the bandit camp. So I was right. It's getting dark though. I might want to chill in here for a little while. Or, you know, not. Yeah, I don't have a fuel can. But I will go ahead and get a repair kit. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the whistle. Man, I really want to go over to the gas station. See if I can get a gas can, but I don't want to deal with the zombies right now, and it is getting dark. The sun is on a downward trajectory at the moment. much ammo do I have? 19. I mean, I have enough ammo to take out the bandits if I wanted to. Man, I hope that helicopter crashes on the other side of the river and not at the hotel. I got a bad feeling it's at the hotel. Like right in the middle of the resort. When I was up in the Firewatch Tower, it looked like it was on the other side of the river. But now that I'm over here, it's looking like it might be on the beach. It is. I don't know what zombies do in the water. Like, I'm pretty sure they just walk into it. Yep. Those are infected zombies too. Hmm, that's weird. I couldn't see any zombies. They may not have loaded in, but... There's so many zombies by that helicopter, man. crazy how much damage they can take. I wasted a lot of shots too. Scope just not good for range. Got a neighborhood over here. Oh, that's an infection. Infestation, I mean. I'm gonna go for this bandit camp. I don't have a lot of light though. I might take out a few and then run back. Hope they don't chase me down too far. Half the time they get stuck in the camp and they stand down in there. Assault, sniper, boss. Crap. I missed a crucial shot. This sucks. The sun is going down so fast right now. They've all moved. And I don't have the advantage of the sun anymore. Because it was shining down in there and giving me like an idea of where they were. But now they're in the shadow. I'm not getting any. I might be too far away right here, to be honest, for it to reveal anything. I do not like that I don't have a bedroll. That really sucks. Get up on this rock here. Dang, I think I'm stuck here for the night. This sucks. Oh, I cannot shoot here. If I do, these guys are coming at me. Which I'm pretty sure they can't get up on the rock. but I don't want them surrounding me either. I can't see anything from here anyway, so. Go ahead and drink some water. Eat some food. This is 20. Wait for the water to drop down to 80, and then I'll top it off. And I'll just kind of stand up here and wait. I will be right back though, while we wait for daytime. That gunfire's freaking me out, man. I was AFK and I heard it and I ran back over the controller and was like, what? Please tell me those bandits aren't shooting at me. I think it's scavengers though. Sorry if you hear blowing. I put liquid bandage on a cut I have that opened up. I'm trying to dry it off because it's on my thumb, so. Where is this dude? Man, he's just like just over that hill. Anyway. I'm gonna have to get a different angle on this camp because I can't see anything. Kind of curious where this gunfire is coming from too. Pretty sure it's scavengers. Is that a zombie running? Yeah. They killed him. Whoever it was shooting. They are swarming. Do not like this monsoon that's coming in here. Not one bit. I've only got 3 shots? That's bad. That's very bad. I can't see anything from this angle. I'm hearing more gunfire. That almost sounds suppressed. Although it's hard to tell because of the storm. Oh, it is another friendly. So that's definitely what was over there, is friendly scavengers. Unfortunately, I can't do anything for them. There are still way too many dudes in this camp. But I can't see them. Storm's not helping, but nighttime isn't helping either. I want to go around to where I was originally. Oh, there we go. There's one. you're also an assault. Where did you come from? Oh, what the heck? They seriously need to do something about how freaking slow it is to pull out your melee weapon. Like, my god, dude. That's just crazy. Alright, well, thanks for joining me. I'll do another attempt tomorrow. Bye-bye.